The Tassimo Brew Bot. 7 different beverages, one smart little bot.
Healthy smiles start at the gum line. That's why there's Crest Pro Health Clinical Gum Protection Toothpaste. It helps eliminate plaque at the gum line, helping prevent gingivitis. And it's been clinically proven to help reverse it in just 4 weeks. New Crest Pro Health Clinical Toothpaste.
Other handheld vacuums rely on traditional motors, whereas a Dyson handheld is powered by the Dyson Digital Motor. It uses neodymium magnets to spin up to 5 times faster than a Formula One engine. It's why Dyson handhelds can deliver twice the suction power of others.
Free shipping with no minimum order from LLB.
We're so sure Priceline has the biggest hotel deals, we're offering the Big Deal Guarantee. Book a hotel with Name Your Own Price, and if you can find a lower published price anywhere else, we'll match it and pay you $25. Book now and save up to 60% on hotels, only at Priceline.
Ready, Sensei?
Hey, tough guy, that goal needs Alka-Seltzer Plus. It has the cold-fighting power of an effervescent, packed in a liquid gel for all-over relief.
Dude.
The Weather Channel is brought to you by this cable or satellite provider. You can also get reliable forecasts from the Weather Channel through this radio station or newspaper.
A full Christmas Eve of Weatherproof. Friday starting at 7 on the Weather Channel. And now, your local on the 8s. Channel, the Winter Weather Authority.
And here's what we're watching straight ahead on Weekend View, weather or not.
Yeah, one storm system has a few different scenarios, including becoming a nor'easter. We're tracking it all straight ahead.
And from ice to nice to rain, the south could show its stormy side starting today. Find out when the rain will move in and then back out.
Plus, a western wallop bringing inches of rain to Southern California and feet of snow throughout the west. We're taking a look at the snow totals that may top 10 feet.
And the holiday hustle is on. If you're hitting the mall or the roads, we've got both forecasts covered straight ahead on Weekend View.
All right, well, one side of the country being hit with triple trouble in the form of snow, wind, and rain, while the other side is bracing for what could be a nor'easter. Good Saturday morning. Thanks for joining us here on Weekend View. I'm Eric Fisher.
And I'm Jen Carfagno. From the east to the west, we have in-depth coverage. And if you're just waking up, we're getting you out the door and looking out the window this morning.
We say good morning to New York City. Check out that sunrise. Not so bad. It's a chilly start, but it will be a fine winter day if you're running some holiday errands there in the Big Apple. And in Chicago, a chilly start for you. You're going to be looking at some teens to start the day this afternoon, reaching the low 20s for you, and a few flurries in the forecast, but overall, no major complaints. But how about that storm on the East Coast? Will it or won't it? Jen has the answer.
It's looking more like won't it. This would have caused a lot of complaints, though. So I think we're liking this forecast right now with what we're watching here. Low pressure right now over northern Florida. This is the low that we've been tracking, and the potential forecast had it moving out to sea. And then the question is, does it move up along the coast? Does it become a nor'easter? Or does it stay an ocean storm and stay out to sea? Well, we'll track it for you. We have rain right now in the south, rain in Jacksonville. We do have a little light snow into parts of Tennessee. Some of this reaching the ground this morning, very light though. However, as we track this low and track it up along the coast, we'll show you still the different scenarios that we're watching here. So again, tracking this offshore the Carolinas later today. By later on this evening, it'll be moving up here well out to sea. And at this point, we're thinking the more likely scenario is it's going to be far enough offshore that we're not going to see a major impact here inland. Now, Boston, if it does take this eastern track, we could see wind gusts. We could see some snow and wind up here into Nova Scotia, into eastern Maine. If the track is a little closer to the coast, we could see the snow a little further perhaps into Maine, but really overall the models have been trending west. They've been east, that is trending east, and it's looking more like that we're going to have a dry day for you on Saturday and on Sunday here into the Northeast. We're tracking it for you from Bangor to Boston to New York. Today it's fine, no worries at all today. We take you into Sunday. We're keeping it partly cloudy. It might get a little breezy as we head through the day on Sunday. Into Monday as well, we'll watch Maine for the potential maybe of some quick snow and a little bit of wind. All right, let's take you south where we have the rain and maybe thunderstorms, Eric.
Yeah, it's right pretty active in the south this morning. We're taking a look at an area of low pressure. It's going to start to tap some of this Gulf moisture. We're already seeing more showers today than we saw yesterday. You can see them working their way across portions of Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina. A wet day for you, and Florida as well. See some of those heavier showers working through Tampa. Orlando will get into the rain, and you could hear some rumbles of thunder out there as well. So keep that in mind. Keep the rain gear handy for you. So we'll take a look at the temperatures. 50s, so not quite as cold as what we've seen over the past couple of weeks. A cool rain for Florida for sure, but nothing frozen. You might get a couple of sleet pellets in around Atlanta or some wet snowflakes today across North Georgia. No accumulation expected there, and it should stay soggy from Savannah out along the South Carolina coastline, anywhere south and east of Columbia. We're also looking at a little bit of light snow. A lot of this not reaching the ground as you work your way through Nashville, picking up a flurry or two, so some mood snow in the air. That should be about it. Let's take a look at the Northeast forecast here as we take a peek at your Saturday snapshot, and we're going to be talking about a fine day to get out and about. Places like Boston, New York, and Philadelphia, partly cloudy in the 30s for you, so we'll be looking at some pretty nice weather. Atlanta, some showers in your forecast. You'll be in the 40s today. A scattered thunderstorm or two in Miami. New Orleans, cool, but nice. 50s if you're working your way through the French Quarter. And if we take a look in the Midwest, get a chilly day for Chicago. Partly sunny skies for you. Minneapolis, chilly, only in the mid-teens. Bundle up out there. Now for your newscast, here's Jen.
It's about 4 minutes past the hour. Time for your 60-second newscast. And we start with what could be a historic day in the Senate. Lawmakers are set to vote on legislation that would allow gays to serve openly in the military. Supporters of the Don't Ask, Don't Tell repeal think they have enough votes to overturn the 17-year-old law. And it's still not known what sparked a massive fire that gutted a historic Utah tabernacle. It took fire crews several hours to get the upper hand on the inferno at the Provo Tabernacle. The gabled building was over 112 years old. It once served as a meeting place for the Church of the Latter-day Saints, but now is used for community and cultural events. And if you use Chase Bank, prepare to get hit with a new monthly fee. The bank will soon be charging customers a $6 monthly fee for direct deposits. Customers whose direct deposits are more than $500 will have the fee waived, but this means about 7% of people receiving Social Security, along with those getting unemployment benefits, will have to pay the fee because their checks average less than $500. And you're caught up on this morning's top stories, and it only took 1 minute. Eric?
All right, well, whoever wrote the song It Never Rains in Southern California needs to change their tune. We're talking to you, Barry Manilow. Inches of rain is set to lash Los Angeles, while places places north of there are going to get pounded by an incredible amount of snowfall. And just call it the year of the sweater, how the Arctic invasion is helping holiday sales ahead in weather and your wallet. And Air Travel Express, airlines are stepping up to help people from missing connecting flights. No one will complain about that. Right now, we want to take a look at some of the latest eyewitness videos coming into the Digital Media Center, including an icy boat ride on Lake Winnebago. Take a look at that. I want to bring you into D.C. on this Saturday morning. If you're waking up, still a little bit of a snowy scene after you picked up some snowfall earlier on this week. Nothing too heavy, but enough to set the mood as we get a little bit closer to Christmas. Take a look at your forecast when we come back. Keep it here.
Nobody in my family ever had a heart attack. If anything, I thought I'd get hit by a bus, but not a heart. All of a sudden, it's like an earthquake going off in your body. My doctor put me on an aspirin regimen to help protect my life.
Aspirin is not appropriate for everyone, so be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen.
To my friends, I say, you know, check with your doctor because it can happen to anybody.
Be ready if a heart attack strikes. Donate $5 to Women Heart at IamProHeart.com, and we'll send you this Bear aspirin pill tote.
Toyotathon is back. With over 30 years of great deals, everyone's going. You'll never know who you'll see.
Mark. Amanda?
Kurt.
Lori?
Chuck?
Heather?
Eric Estrada. What are you doing here?
I'm here to buy a car.
Me too.
Our biggest event of the year won't last long. Hurry in today. And now, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, featuring a complimentary maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Toyota.
Let's raise a glass to raising oranges the natural way, right here in Florida. Here's to growing oranges on our own soil, never importing them. To a co-op of growers working hard and having something to show for it. Here's to a built-in afternoon snack. To an office with a view. Who needs air conditioning anyway? Here's to orange juice raised right. The only major orange juice brand that's never imported. Florida's Natural.
Your genes can slow the growth of new skin cells as you age. With Olay, challenge what's possible. Regenerist Serum with immunopeptide science picks up where genes leave off, hydrating to help skin look and act younger. Ingenious Olay Regenerist.
For the worst allergies, I want a product with the best decongestant. My choice is clear, Claritin D.
Nothing works stronger, faster, or longer for allergy congestion relief without drowsiness. Get Claritin D at the pharmacy counter.
Live Claritin Clear.
A full Christmas Eve of Weatherproof. Friday starting at 7 on the Weather Channel. And now, your local on the 8s.
Welcome back. 10 minutes past the hour. You're looking at Venice, California. It's not going to be a great beach day there. We're going to be talking about showers working into the forecast and eventually some heavy rain. We can take a look at our live action radar and show you exactly what we're talking about. Venice Beach, just to the west of Los Angeles. You can see these light spotty showers, but that's going to pick up in intensity as we head through the weekend. We have flash flood watches that are in effect here, talking about 6 to 10 inches of rain. That is a problem. We could be talking about some debris flows, flash flooding, especially in the burn areas where the soil is just not built to handle that type of rain. And if you head through much of California here, essentially anyone who's in a low-lying area, these are all flood advisories, which means if you're in that low-lying spot, and the water is going to fill it up, and we could be seeing lots of localized flooding, even a few mudslides as we head into this weekend, into the start of next week as well. So this is the current look at the radar. You can see that heavy rain just offshore. It's going to start to sweep in, and we're going to see that continue. As a matter of fact, we can take a look at what we're expecting in